This is 7 News.
Tonight, wild weather rips apart homes as a cargo ship breaks its moorings and smashes into a Fremantle bridge. Julian Assange facing arrest in London as he prepares to leave his embassy safe house. And AFL legends fight for life. Neil Danaher's brave struggle against a deadly disease. And a blow for the Dockers. Nat Fyfe banned for 2 weeks.
From the studios of 7 Perth, Susanna Carr and Rick Ardon.
Good evening. We begin with the storms that have caused significant damage across Perth and the southwest. There's been heavy rain, but the real problem was the wind. A gust of 115 kilometres an hour caused a cargo ship to break free from its moorings. The huge vessel smashed into a bridge in Fremantle. Rick Ardon is there tonight, and Rick, the impact could affect train services for several days.
That's right, Sue. These disruptions are expected to last a week at the very least, and until we know the extent of the damage, there's no knowing how much longer. This was a very serious incident, but it could easily have been a major catastrophe had a passenger train been on the bridge at the time of the collision. Now, it's not the first time a ship has hit this bridge, and combined with this ageing traffic bridge alongside us, the opposition is calling for action to avoid a future disaster.
At 14,000 tonnes and nearly 150 metres long, the AAL Fremantle is a big ship. In winds of 115 kilometres an hour, it somehow managed to end up slamming into the Fremantle rail bridge. One by one, up to 12 ropes securing the vessel gave way. 2 more ships also broke free. One, the Grand Pioneer, unloading cars at the time. This mobile phone vision shows its stern is 90 degrees in the wrong direction. A tugboat arrives just in time to stop it smashing into a crane.
Well done, fellas.
Now, a major investigation is underway into what went wrong.
This particular event was very rapid and very extreme.
In coming days, divers will be sent below the surface to see if there's been any damage to the bridge's concrete foundations.
In 2011, a barge hit the rail bridge. The opposition is calling for urgent action to replace both the ageing rail and traffic bridges.
To have a week-long interruption to the rail line is bad enough, but we could be talking about human safety here.
Just imagine if at 10 o'clock last night both bridges had gone down with a massive boat going through the middle of them. There would have been people on those bridges.
Commuters bore the brunt.
They're bringing you in to catch the next train.
Replacement buses between Fremantle and North Fremantle stations will run for at least a week.
We will not allow the trains to run again until we're absolutely sure it's safe.
Grant Wynne, 7 News.
The worst of the storm damage was in the southwest, specifically Bunbury, where homes were ripped apart. Trees were snapped in half, roofs torn from homes. In one case, a pergola was hurled through the air, landing 5 houses away. Kate Smithers spoke to stunned homeowners.
Pieces of debris hurled into the air, roofs ripped apart, trees uprooted. A suspected tornado, a short but strong weather system with a narrow path. Winds strong enough to tip a caravan.
As we close the door, we just see this gust of wind and things flying around.
Bill Carter was half a metre from this window when the neighbour's fence smashed through.
The window just exploded and there was like a really bright green flash, and I just felt all the glass shattering over me.
It was around 9 o'clock last night. A trail of homes hit across 3 Bunbury streets. You can see the path of destruction in this family backyard. The back fence was taken out first, then the patio was lifted straight from the pavers. The roof has actually flown in the air over 5 houses and landed 2 streets away.
I've got the neighbour's fence at the back in my lounge. I've got the other half of my back patio next door neighbours in the car.
47 calls to the SES for help. Some families have been left homeless.
You've got no idea, this whole area, the whole room just lit up and there was this almighty bang.
Kate Smithers, 7 News.
There's more rain on the way tonight. In fact, it's starting now. The Bureau says we can expect some heavy downpours, but thankfully the worst of the storms are over. Back to you, Sue.